Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're taking what can honestly be a pretty intimidating grocery run and flipping it into an empowering step-by-step journey of everyday English. Seriously, if you're learning the language, just walking through those automatic doors into a buzzing store can feel totally overwhelming, but it really doesn't have to be. We're going to break down the exact practical phrases you need to communicate with absolute confidence while you shop. Let's get into it.
Here's our roadmap for the day. We're taking this step by step. We'll start right at the entrance with entering the supermarket, move on to finding your groceries, cover how to actually ask the staff for help, detail exactly what to say when paying at the register, and finally wrap up with some role play and fluency practice.
All right, Section 1, entering the supermarket.
Picture this. You're walking into the supermarket. It all kicks off with a simple greeting. Step 1, you can just say a quick hello to the staff. They might say welcome, and you just hit them back with a polite thank you. Boom, done. Then you're right into Step 2. Before you even look at the food, your very first mission is securing a shopping cart.
And asking for that cart? It's incredibly simple. You don't need some complex textbook sentence here. Listen to the pacing and literally repeat this aloud with me right now. Where can I get a cart? It's direct, it's super polite, and it gets you exactly what you need to kick off your shopping trip.
Moving right along to Section 2, finding your groceries.
As you're cruising the aisles, you're obviously going to be checking prices, right? If something costs a bit too much, use the phrase, "This is expensive." Or if you're just not sure, "How much is this?" works perfectly. But hey, if you spot a killer special offer, you can confidently declare, "That is a great deal." Or keep it simple with, "This is cheap," or "This is a good price."
Now, as you start filling up that cart, you can rely on these incredibly simple, repetitive structures to state exactly what you're looking for. Notice the pattern here. For fresh veggies, you just say, "I need tomatoes," or "I need potatoes." Hitting up the bakery, "I need a loaf of bread." Grabbing drinks, "I need a bottle of water." And when you inevitably hit the snack aisle for the fun stuff, you can shift that slightly to, "I want some chips," or "I want some cookies." It's literally just plugging your vocabulary into that core "I need" or "I want" framework.
Next up, Section 3, asking staff for help.
Look, we all get lost in the grocery store sometimes. The absolutely crucial thing here is knowing how to frame your request. If you're lost, start with a quick, "Can you help me?" and then just confidently ask a worker where to find your item, like, "Where can I find rice?" or "Where can I find cooking oil?" It's a highly effective, totally standard question that every single supermarket worker understands instantly.
Here's another fantastic variation. Seriously, say this out loud with me wherever you are. "Excuse me, where is the milk?" By kicking it off with "excuse me," you're instantly being super polite. A worker will probably give you a specific direction, like "it is in aisle 5." And once they point the way, you just close out the interaction with a nice, "Thank you for your help," or "That is very helpful."
All right, Section 4, paying at the register.
This interaction at the checkout is honestly like a dance. It follows a highly predictable 3-step flow that goes the exact same way every single time. Step 1, greeting the cashier. Just a friendly "Good afternoon." They'll usually ask, "Did you find everything?" And you just say, "Yes, I did." Step 2 is handling the actual payment. And then Step 3, securing your receipt before heading out with a quick, "Have a nice day."
Let's zoom in on that middle step for a second, the payment. When the cashier hits you with something like "Your total is $50, you've got a few essential phrases to choose from. You can hand over your plastic and say, "Here is my card." You can tell them, "I will pay with cash," or if you're just not sure what they take, just ask, "Can I pay by card?" Easy as that.
And finally, Section 5, role play and fluency practice.
Okay, now it's time to actually put this into practice. Grab a partner, hit pause on the explainer right now, and run through this exact script to simulate a real checkout conversation. Switch back and forth between the customer and the cashier. Really try to feel the natural rhythm of the exchange, you know? "Good afternoon." "Good afternoon, did you find everything?" Practice really does make perfect here.
To make these everyday conversations feel like second nature, we've got some incredibly straightforward advice. Follow these tips. Repeat the sentences aloud with the right pacing. Seriously, don't just read them quietly in your head. Practice them every single day, because the more you do it, the more natural your English is going to feel. And then, take the leap and try using them in the real world, step by step. Learning English doesn't have to be a grind when you break it down into bite-sized pieces like this.
You are officially equipped with the essential vocabulary to navigate the aisles and breeze right through that checkout line with total confidence. Keep practicing, keep stepping out of your comfort zone, and keep speaking English every day. I'm going to leave you with one final thought to keep your momentum going.
Which exact phrase from today's explainer are you going to use on your very next trip to the supermarket?